7:19 this morning. Welcome back to Good Day Columbia. How many of you have been sick or ill or just feeling awful? Instead of wallowing, took the time to do something for someone else. And this morning's talk about giving, how a simple idea can bring so much joy to others. At 11 years old, Helen Clay was diagnosed with cancer and underwent a 9-hour life-saving surgery. And since then, she's been brightening the lives of thousands of hospitalized children through her organization, Helen's Hugs. Joining me this morning, this fearless young lady who has recently received the state's top Youth Volunteer Award, Helen Clay. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Just hearing your story is so inspiring, and we talk about, giving here at Good Day Columbia. And tell me a little bit about your background and how Helen's Hugs started.
Well, I am a cancer survivor. As you said, when I was 11, I had ovarian cancer. And because of that, when I became a high schooler at HEATHWOOD, and they wanted you to do 20 hours of community service each year, I decided to think of something that was more personal to my experience, and I thought, what better way than to give back to the hospital?
Absolutely.
And so I discussed with my mom how I would start something, and we set up a meeting with Central Carolina Community Foundation. And since then, they have helped me get started and helped me with my paperwork and been amazing. And so what Helen's Hugs does is build teddy bears for children in the hospital. And we build 50 or 75 a month, depending on the funds I have. And a group of volunteers and I go out to build a bear and build the bears and then deliver them to the hospital.
Now, you're only 16. How easy is it for, a 16-year-old to get together and start their own foundation the way you did with Helen's Hugs?
Well, always the first few months are the hardest, just getting it rolling, but Central Carolina Community Foundation made it so much easier than I could have imagined. I looked into starting an actual charity with a lawyer because Helen's Hugs is a fund of Central Carolina Community Foundation. And it would have been a lot more time on my part, and it would have been $2,500 startup fees, but with Central Carolina Community Foundation, it was only $250.
Wow, big difference.
So, yes, ma'am, it was.
Difference. Now, tell me about the children that you see in the hospital and just how it makes them feel when you deliver these bears to them.
Oh, it's my favorite part of Helen's Hugs. It's such a neat experience when I get to go in and deliver the bears. Some of the kids are so medicated they can't really say much, and my heart just goes out to them. But other kids get so excited and they hug the bears and don't want to let them go. And it's just so neat to see them. Like when I walk in, they're just so downcast. And then, if they get a bear, they'll start smiling and hugging it, and it's so special.
It immediately brightens up their day, I'm sure.
I hope so.
How many of these bears have you given out so far?
I have built around, well, me and my volunteers have built around 1,400 bears at the moment.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am.
Going a long, long way. What's next for you? Your health is doing great, as we talked about a little bit. Tell me about the updated status of your health right now.
Well, my last birthday was my 16th birthday, and that was my 5-year mark with cancer. So that was a huge deal and very exciting. So I passed all my yearly checkups, and I don't have to go to the hospital anymore for a cancer checkup, so it's very exciting. And I am a junior now, looking towards college, so it's been very special to be at this point.
Fearless young lady. Thank you so much for being here with me this morning. And if you want any information about Helen's Hugs, we have it all on our website, midlandsconnect.com, so please go and check that out.